Hey guys, and welcome back to Mika Reaction Reviews, where we react to things on the internet. And today we are turning to, once again, Dave Chappelle, and he is finally clapped back to all the criticism from his stand-up special, The Closer. So we are going to react to that, and I'll give you my commentary. So we're gonna get right into it, but before you do, if you like the type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal me link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. And another way you can support my channel is visit my brand new merch shop. If you guys like the type of videos I react to on this channel, if you like the music and the type of conversations we have, pick up one of these statement shirts today. Start a conversation, speak your mind. We carry t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. Christmas is coming up. Pick up a Christmas gift or two, or just treat yourself, and it's a way for you guys to support this channel. 9 to 12 business days for the United States, 12 to 15 business days international, and 4 to 5 rush domestic for the holiday season. Pick up your shirt today. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, here you go.
It's been said in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refuse. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time or the last time that the news or the press or the media has blatantly lied or didn't check sources. Anyway, let's continue.
I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore. I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say. For the record, and I need you to know this, everyone I know from that community has been nothing but loving and supporting. So I don't know what all this nonsense is about.
That's the thing, is a lot of people have to realize, like, a lot of this outrage, when it comes to any type of like cancellation outrage, it's really the loud minority. It's really not everybody, even a part of the community. It's like the people who are the most upset are usually not a part of the community, or they try to like wedge themselves in by giving them some sort of pronoun, so they feel like they have the right to speak for the community. So like, it sucks because a lot of people won't realize that and then take out their resentment or their frustration on the whole community as a whole, when it's not them. It's just this loud, annoying, progressive left that are bored and has nothing better to do with themselves. So I do believe that. Even when Blair White talks about this, Blair White says, like, and if you would look at the media, if you look at the headlines of the press, it makes it seem like everyone a part of her community is against her. What she talks about all the time when she's out in public, when she goes to certain events and stuff like that, that is specifically for that community. People come up to her all the time and thank her for speaking her mind and lending her voice to the conversation. So the media always like to paint a brush that the majority has a certain opinion or a certain perspective, but it's not. It's the minority, and it's the media trying to shove a narrative down our throats. And then if you think that is everybody else, if you think that is the majority, then it might keep you from speaking up because you don't want to be on the outside, right? You don't want to be on the wrong side of history, but it's not. Anyway, let's continue.
In summer 2020, when the whole world shut down, I was outside doing shows. My neighbor had a cornfield, and he let me throw shows there, and people came from all over the country. Some people came from around the world to see those shows. The best comedians on earth came to my home and broke bread with me, and we lived our lives. We found a way to keep moving forward.
That sounds amazing, and totally wish I was a fly on the wall when those conversations were going on around the dinner table. The best comedians around the world, like who? Anyway, let's continue.
I made a whole documentary about it. The first night of those shows was a piece that some of you might have seen. It was called 846, and it dealt with the death, the murder of George Floyd. This film that I made was invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. And when this controversy came out about the closer, they began disinviting me from these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film. Thank God for Ted Sarandos and Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet. To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands.
Never ever been the need, because as soon as you do, they got you, they hooked you, and they'll never be happy with any type of apologies that you do anyway. Once they realize that they can control you, they're just gonna keep going. So never give into it. I mean, unless you were generally being an asshole, you know what I mean? But if you know that your heart was in the right place and you understand the context around what you said or how you expressed yourself, there's no need to apologize. All right, let's continue.
And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end.
Which most of them, if not all of them who were outraged by this, did not watch his entire special, if they even seen a clip. Because we've seen time and time again when you see like protests for like Ben Shapiro or Dr. Jordan Peterson, and they actually have no idea who that person is. They just protest because they were told to and they were given a narrative, but they actually didn't even take the time or an iota of a second to actually educate themselves properly. They just follow the narrative, follow the tribe, blind sheep, just follow one another, monkey see, monkey do. Critical thinking, a lost art. Let's continue.
You must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny.
I have no idea who that is, so obviously she's not that funny because I've never heard of her. All right, let's continue.
I desperately want people to see this movie, but I understand why investors would be nervous. Since nobody will touch it, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will make it available for all of you in 10 American cities, going on sale in the next few days. You will be able to see this movie in its entirety, and you can see what they're trying to obstruct you from seeing. And you can judge for yourself, but you cannot have this conversation and exclude my voice from it. That is only fair. You have to answer the question, am I canceled or not? Then let's go. Thank you very much, and good night.
All right, guys. that was Dave Chappelle stunted. I don't know if that was the name of another comedy thing or comedy bit that he did, or if that's just the title that somebody put to him addressing this. But yeah, Dave Chappelle stunted addresses the controversy. I don't think I actually mentioned that in the beginning of this video. It was uploaded one day ago and has 753,000 views and 31,000 likes, but it's been uploaded multiple times, so like accumulated probably millions and millions of views. I won't be able to be there to screen this documentary, so I'm hoping that somebody at least put some clips on YouTube so I can react to it or just watch it for myself, because now I'm really intrigued and interested in this. And I don't know why like people don't realize when you tell someone not to watch something or not to view something or not to listen to someone, usually, especially if you're a critical thinker or have a curious mind, it's just going to cause this Streisand effect and more people are just going to see it. I watched Tim Pool's take on this, and he did say like he thinks that Dave Chappelle somewhat did get canceled and that the outrage mob worked. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Dave Chappelle didn't get canceled. First of all, he's richer and more famous and more influential. His voice is more influential and carry more weight than it has ever done in years. And if you look at the support from the fans, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes compared to the audience score, he's not canceled. And I think what Dave Chappelle has done, especially with this sort of addressing the controversial video, is like, even if you have no interest in Dave Chappelle, even if you have no interest in comedy or stand-up comedy, even if you don't think he's funny, or even if you think his jokes were distasteful, there's something that he's doing that resonates with a lot of people, because everybody, mostly everyone, even if you don't want to admit it, even if you don't want to voice it, is sick of this sort of outrage, cancel, hypersensitive, hyper-tolerant, culture that's trying to cultivate within the West. Even if you belong to some of the most wokest friend group circles there is, mostly everyone is sick of this. So this resonates with more people than just Dave Chappelle fans, or just comedy fans, or just comedy stand-up fans. This resonates with just your average American, your average citizen, your average person, human being, who are just like, look, I just want to be able to say what I want to say without being scared that someone's going to label me an undesirable. You know what I mean? So is Dave Chappelle canceled? Hell to the no. Like, no way ever. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think about what he said, what I said. Let me know in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that button to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. And another way to support my channel is visit my brand new merch shop. Their statement tees, a great way to express yourself and start a conversation and make for great Christmas gifts. Links down below. I also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle, or I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go to the description box below, hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye!